Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your March 2021 Intuitive Energy Forecast. My name's Lyle. This is my channel here on YouTube. My website is lisalyle.com, and you can find me on social media, Wisdom of the Heart. So we're just going to get into it. First, I will say we're going into March. We're starting March with working with the energy of a Virgo full moon, which is taking place on the 27th of February. In the wee hours of the morning here, like 3 in the morning. And then on the 13th of March, we have our Pisces new moon, followed by the equinox on the 21st of March. So, and we have no planets retrograde. So this is a very good thing, Scorpio. I hope you're doing well. We are in, the sign of Pisces. The sun is in Pisces, a fellow water sign of yours. So I trust that you are navigating these times nicely. So we're just going to start with getting some guidance from Mother Earth, Gaia. Some love and support and encouragement. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do. You'll see the little subscription. It's a red subscription thing on the page. So hit that, and also at the end of this video, please leave a comment. Give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. Those little tiny things that take just seconds of your time greatly support myself and other content creators here on YouTube. There's so much censorship. The algorithms, whatever the heck they are changing all the time. So the only way that we get to grow our communities now is through support of people such as yourself. So I thank you for your support, and I appreciate your presence here. So without further ado, from the Gaia Oracle, you got this beauty, Enchanted Forest, and it is a number 27, so it's a 9. So it makes sense being in Pisces season. Pisces is the 12th sign. It is, we're wrapping up. We're wrapping up astrological cycle. You notice I was mentioning the Virgo full moon, and here we've got this moon, this full moon here sitting on top of the tree. And so for you, Scorpio, I do feel that March is like a month of enchantment. Like there's undercurrent of excitement in the air around you. And I'm not sure if you're feeling it. I do suspect as we get further into the month of March, there will be a quickening, if you will. Perhaps you're in the Northern Hemisphere and you're getting excited like myself because spring is almost here. But it does feel like there's this excitement around you. Oh, look, it even says it on the card. It says mystery, magic, and excitement. And that's what I'm feeling, like there's this excitement. And so I encourage you, whenever you listen to this, begin to connect with the energy of the moon, whatever phase it may be in. And even if you're listening to this in 2025 or something, because whenever you listen, there will be something here for you. And I feel like it's really important for you to pay attention to the rhythms and cycles of the moon and how it has an impact, how it affects you. I do feel something's going to be revealed to you this month, Scorpio. And it's like, it's really synchronistic is what I'm hearing. You know those things that we go, oh, what a coincidence. It's going to be like that, except we know there's no such thing as a coincidence. It's something very synchronistic, and I almost feel like it's something that you've been waiting for or something you had been hoping for. It's coming through for you this month. I almost feel on some level, Scorpio, that you need to be open to the magic. You need to be open to the excitement that's all around you. And the more open you can be, the easier what is meant for you can arrive to you. Does that make sense? So now we're going to tune into the energy of Archangel Michael, and he wanted to work with us this month to support enhancing your courage and your ability to courageously follow your path, your heart-centered path and live your truth. I feel there's 2 here for you. Oh, okay. So I did see this one on the bottom of the deck too. So I'm going to talk about this one first. Mercurius. Mercury's not in retrograde anymore, although still, it just started moving direct this week. Volatility. This is number 23, which is a 5. We are in a universal 5 year. Recently, I've been seeing 2332 a lot. And I asked my guides what that meant. Like, why do I keep seeing this? Why do I keep seeing this? And they talked to me about it's like a twin soul energy, the masculine side of it. Okay, so whether you're male or female, we each have a masculine and feminine side to ourselves. Left being female, right being masculine. And so what I feel for you, Scorpio, some of you, and if you're a woman, you may be externally feeling anger to a masculine energy in your life. That could be father, son, lover, whatever. Uncle, just men in general. So there's an anger, almost like I want to say rage. And it's like you've been let down and you are like ticked right now and like ready to explode. I mean, you can see this image. It's quite explosive. And every time I connect with it, I really do connect with explosive energies. And what I'm seeing here, this is interesting. What I'm guided to here is, you see how this reflection of that center point is red here, but it's orange there. So it's not a true reflection. And what I'm feeling is that underneath all your rage, all your anger at men in general, is deep wounds that were likely inflicted, trauma, pain, abuse, interference, that were probably inflicted upon you against your will by a male energy. And so underneath that is a deep sadness. And it almost feels like this is why there's like a struggle. The struggle it comes from a wound that you have been carrying for a long time, connected with male in your life. So again, the early males in our life, grandfather, father, uncles, family friend uncles, and so I feel like it's time to release that. I also feel like some of you, through whatever's happened in your life, somewhere along the way, it was like you either gave your power away or it was taken away. And you're having a difficult time to like call it back. Now is the time to do that. And I feel like this other card that came for you, it's really beautiful because it's going to balance this out. I feel like it's about merging the masculine, so the divine masculine within you, merging with the feminine and showing up for you, right? If you have always been let down, so I feel like this month for you, Scorpio, there's a lot of enchantment here. For some of you, though, it is about a next level healing, and this next level healing brings you to this place that's more enchanted, more magical, more exciting. Because when we're living in this volatile energy, I mean, it's not a great place to live. Let's face it. Your body doesn't feel good. Your mind's messed up. You're ignoring your spiritual practices. Your relationships in general are kind of like tense. So we want to clear this. And we do that through acceptance. We do that through self-love, self-care practices. We do that through facing our deepest, darkest emotion, right? Our deepest emotional wound, if you will. We face it, we shine light on it. So you've got this Elohim card. So you're surrounded by angels. The Elohim card is number 34. 34. 34, and it says pathways of light. So the 34 is a 7. So for you this month, Scorpio, the enchantment comes in through your spine, along your spine. As you breathe in, I want you to imagine light streaming in your crown chakra, and you're breathing it all the way down as deep as you can in your body. And then as you exhale, you keep sending that light all the way down and working with this golden light, working with this pure white light, whatever, working with green light, anything. Just working with this light and bringing it in. Actually, not anything they're saying. They're saying, Lisa, golden light. So I stand corrected. I stand corrected. Breathing in this golden light and allowing it just to shower over you and all within you. Like if you imagine breathing it in, just feel it radiating out through every cell in your body. Because there are angels surrounding you. Your physical body needs your attention this month, especially like with the first card was so exciting and quite magical, and then this came in and it's a little bit heavier, just because of this mostly. Actually all of it is because of that. It's a little heavier. So how can you, if you're feeling any of this heaviness, perhaps you're not, so that's not even relevant. So the magic and the pathways of light, just feeling the magic surrounding you. If there is this heaviness though, if there is this conflict with a masculine energy, and it could just be your own divine masculine at this point, right? And you feel like everyone else let you down. Well, now it's time for the divine masculine, the divine father within you to stand up and show up for you, right? Like whatever happened to create this core wound is long done, right? It's long. It's over. It happened a long time ago, and now it only still lives and exists because you continue to either ignore it and disregard it and not do what's required of you to clear it, or you continue to relive it and continue to be really, really angry about it. And I'm not saying, anger is a very good thing, right? All the time though, anger and rage, underneath that is emotional pain. So let's tune in here to your ancestors and see, Scorpio, what support they have to offer you this month. And Scorpio, ancestors. Come on, Scorpio, call in your ancestors. Oh, there you are. Perfect. Okay, so you got the rattle. And what does it say? Disperse. I have my rattle. I should, I can't go and get it now, but I feel like working with sound this month is really going to support this clearing. So the sound could be the sound of your own voice through chanting, singing, humming, screaming, all of that kind of stuff. It also could be through a drum, a singing bowls, tuning fork, or a rattle. If you have a rattle, Scorpio, I would work with the rattle this month. I'm actually going to go get my rattle. Just a sec. So, Scorpio, I just want you to just sit for a moment, feet flat on the floor, or if you're laying in bed, just make sure your spine's nice and long. 411. I want you to take some deep breaths. I was thinking you could even make yourself a rattle if you wanted. This is a gourd. I mean, you may not have the knowledge to make a gourd rattle. These were made for me. But you can use really anything and just put some, see what sounds. Maybe that's a part of your healing, Scorpio, is to create a rattle for yourself this month. Find a piece of wood in nature, find something like even shells, right? And then putting either pebbles in it, maybe sand, maybe some beans. I feel like there's something here for you. I feel like even working with the rattle can support deepening your meditation, support the releasing. I see a snake on here as well. I don't know if it's actually a snake. I think actually it is a snake. Looks like a rattlesnake. Oh God, Lisa, a rattlesnake. But you know, snakes shed their skin, right? When things become outdated, which may be some of this emotional stuff, when it comes outdated, we could learn a lot from the snake by shedding our skin, you know, doing the breathing work, doing the cleansing breaths, doing the ceremony that supports the release, the shedding of the skin so that we can shine through more. Our soul can shine through more. I did mention at the beginning, I don't think I mentioned, but I am open this month. I'm doing chakra check-ins and clearings, and I'm feeling guided to say here that might be really beneficial for you this month, Scorpio. So if that's something you're interested in, check out the description box below and my website for details on that. Because I am open for chakra balances this month as well as soul messages. So the card and message you get from your higher self is to trust your instincts. Okay? And what I'm hearing is your instincts have got you through every single situation and experience that you've been through in your life. 414. Another 9 energy has got you through everything that you have been through in your life that has brought you to this point. It's time to, you can see, it's almost like, that looks like that Mercury energy, doesn't it? Mercurius. It does. And this is indicative that it's behind. It is in the past. And so now in order for you to get on with living your best life, it's time to leave it in the past. Lovingly let it go. Release guilt and shame attached to it. Offer forgiveness to yourself for having had the experience, even though it very likely wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault. Right? It wasn't your fault. And the more that you're willing to release and let go, the stronger your gifts are going to come in to guide you, because you're very intuitive. I'm raising a Scorpio, incredibly intuitive, psychic almost. Well, not almost, quite psychic. And you know, has a hard time letting things go, and to his own detriment. And so that may be the same for you too, right? It says here on the back of this card, follow your natural instincts. You are making the current issue more complicated than it needs to be. Trust in the universe. Allow your intuition to guide you. You are always safe. And so if there were times in your life where you didn't feel safe, Now is an opportunity for you to create that safety in your life through the merging of the masculine and feminine within, the divine mother and father within, to nurture that child who perhaps didn't have, the nurturing and love and support that that child would have loved to receive. So let's just finish up here with an animal spirit card. See what animal medicine is supporting my beautiful Scorpios throughout the month of March. Look at this. Lamb. And there's the lion and the lamb. I don't know what it is. I think it's a biblical reference. And when I yawn, that's indicative that a lot of spirit is around me because I'm not tired. I haven't yawned in any of my other videos I recorded today. So there's a lot of spirit around you, Scorpio, a lot of angels. I feel like legions of angels. Maybe the Elohim collective is around you. And with this little lamb coming out, what I'm really feeling and tuning into here is the purity of the heart. Oh my gosh, who remembers, if you're my age, I don't know if they still do them, but we used to make these things we used to call God's eyes. We did it in Sunday school and at camp and stuff like that. And you'd have popsicle sticks. I have some here too. You have popsicle sticks or whatever, and then you would put the thread around. I feel like, this is like really saying the purity of your heart is a direct emanation from Source, God, Creator. And maybe that'll be a therapeutic practice for you this month too. A healing practice is creating a God's eye for yourself, even perhaps if you just draw it. And I'm feeling that the more that you settle into the purity, and how magically, beautifully divine it is to just allow your pure essence to shine, it is bringing to you, it is bringing up from within you more and more courage, like the lion energy, strength and courage. The lion is your friend at 2, 2, 2, 2. So let's see what the guidebook has to say here. What was I saying about my psychic little son? Like he almost has prophetic dreams, and visions, and then all of a sudden it's happening. And this is what the lamb is about. Peaceful, prophetic, I can never say that, prophetic and patient. Lamb is the bearer of an important message. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established, going into the heart's eye, right? The heart's mind. Lamb energy is the honest guidance you hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. Though the lamb's message may channel through another person, the wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen. Approach this gentle creature with the utmost patience and reverence. Truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, and receive. When in balance, there's just this inner knowingness and inner peace. When out of balance, quiet, timid, and concerned. To bring into balance, meditation and listening. Okay, Scorpio, I trust you have felt loved and supported through our connection today. Don't forget, show me some love with a subscription, a like, a comment, and if you're interested in working with me this month, I am doing the chakra check-ins and clearings, as well as soul messages, and as always, for those of you who donate on a regular basis, thank you so much. That option is always available as well. All the information can be found there in the description box below. Have a wonderful March, Scorpio. I feel like there's so much goodness, so much magic, and so much excitement here for you. Just trust your process. Release any of your pain and allow all of this unexpressed emotions to just move through you so you can come back to that place knowing that eternal light and love surround you and flow from deep within you. I see you, I feel you, I love you. Thank you.